Hi, I'm Shane.
And Kelsey.
And that's
this is
Dixie. And we're Love Hut for Life. We've now been on the road for 65 weeks in our self-built slide-in camper / tiny home on wheels.
That's right, guys. And this week we are at SkooliePalooza 2021. We were at this event last year, but had no idea what to expect this year and have been pleasantly surprised with just how awesome it's been. I hope you enjoy this week's video. When we left you last week in Lake Havasu, Arizona, we had just met up with a large portion of our family, and we were all really excited for an event coming up later that week.
We spent our Saturday exchanging stories from the road and really just enjoying time with our friends before catching a beautiful Arizona sunset and playing some on-van Pictionary.
Joint? Yep. Ah, go, 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 go! 30 seconds! Run! Zero!
This is the jump.
The next morning, everyone was up bright and early, getting everything packed up and ready to move from that spot.
Normally, we would caravan along with our friends, but we had a few stops in town because we were setting up to be parked in one spot for quite some time.
Our laundry stop took a little longer than expected, and that meant that we didn't meet back up with the chosen family until almost dark. Lucky for us, they had come ahead and found a nice spot on the outside of the festival so that we could still make an entrance the next day.
Adam and Katie had arrived as well, and we couldn't be more excited to see our chosen family coming back together one piece at a time. Good morning. We are just outside of Skoolie Palooza this morning. We arrived after dark last night and we parked on the outside of it so we could see everyone's rigs coming in. We're expecting to see at least 100 different school buses as well as any other nomadic structure you could possibly think of. I'm pretty pumped about this.
And then that didn't happen. We were so excited to have our crew back together that we pretty much just played around all day and enjoyed each other's company and told ourselves that we would all make it down there the next day.
Oh my God!
Whoa,
Superman! I believe you can fly!
The next morning, everyone was still pretty content with their spot. Shane and I, however, really wanted to go down and see what this festival was all about this year.
We said our goodbyes and headed deep into the Schoolie swarm, where another part of our family was awaiting our arrival.
We had been to Schoolypalooza last year and had a great time. But this year, with everything going on in the world, we had no idea what to expect when rolling in. We were pleasantly surprised to see that one place in the world, everything felt like normal.
Our first day consisted of checking out some really cool rigs, hanging out with our new and old friends, and even catching a bluegrass band. I got my own special way. I know with Jesus along with me, maybe just a little bit more. I fall down on my knees every Sunday as the reveries carry the snow. Yeah, got
The next morning, we were both very excited to crawl out of bed and sit underneath our canopy, watching tons of awesome rigs make their way to the party. We decided to take a bit of a walk down Bus Row and see just how many friends we could make along the way.
And that eventually led us back to our tribe.
Dixie was very excited to get her new bandana in the mail from Aunt Katya.
And we were all excited to catch this epic sunset.
Yeah? Really?
Hello!
That last little piece is only hanging on by a thread.
I won this last year at the tents.
Yeah. I like that little drum.
Yeah.
That's a cool one. Yeah, this one. It looks like
Yeah,
it sounds awesome.
Yeah, well,
It does.
That's crazy. Travis, will you say the name of the rock?
Ying Meng Zhu. Good luck spelling it.
Actually, I'm surprised.
As much fun as we were all having in this drum circle, we all realized that having more drums would make it that much better. So we piled in our vans and made it down to another fire, this one a little closer to our house. The next morning was a slow recovery for all of us, but it wasn't long before we were out enjoying each other again, walking around, meeting people, and hanging out with new friends. And when the sun went down, the party started right back up again. The next day, we were super excited that we had an offer for a ride into town in the back of one of our favorite rigs here.
Can you think of a better way to see Skoolie Palooza than in the back of a skunk? Because I certainly can't.
Brandon is a super cool guy, and we had a lot of fun running to town and getting some ice cream in the back of the skunk.
You'll be sure to follow him on Instagram at the.funky.skunk. Dixie was very happy to have us back for a little while before we loaded up with Melissa and headed out for a sound bath with the chosen family.
A nice, relaxing sound bath with the chosen family was exactly what we needed after all of these days of partying.
A sound bath is an incredible experience, but it is a bit tiresome. So we cooked an early dinner and hit the bed early to close out a great week with all of our friends.
Guys, we are having so much fun at SkooliePalooza, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video.
We're not really sure when this video is going to upload either. Once you get pulled into this circle, it's kind of hard to leave.
Yeah, that's true. We're a little bit stuck and we can't upload from here. So if we're a little late this week, we apologize. But guys, we do want to take the opportunity to say thank you to each and every one of you. You are very important to us and we appreciate you all.
Also, if you have a minute, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below as well as the notification bell, and you'll get a notification every time we post a new video. Also, check out our other social medias, including Facebook, Instagram, and a Patreon account.
Peace out, guys. We'll see you next week. We've got the rest of this event and a few Schoolie builds coming up. So we'll be in the area for a while. See you soon.
Bye, y'all.